Hey there, I am John Harder, and in this video, I want to invite you to join me on my journey. Um, and of course, you you are always free. You have your own free choice as to what you want to do. I'm not asking anyone to do anything they don't want to do, but uh, I would implore you to understand, to learn about what kind of banking system we have been serving for the past 100 years. Now, maybe maybe you're one of those people, like most are, who think, well, the banks, they look after the money, and as long as I have money, well, that's the problem, folks. That is the problem, my friend. It's uh, it is something that you do need to understand. And the reason we're alerting people to all this is because we are living in a smoke and mirror system. The entire setup uh, is a smoke and mirror system that the legal system, the banking system, and the religious system has all been tied together under to one. It's all actually just one system, and it is enslaving us. And maybe you're thinking, well, what is so bad? We're not really that enslaved. Well, that's because you don't understand. If you don't understand, if you have no idea where we're going, and you trust the government to to fix things, uh, I have to tell you that ain't going to happen, because governments are not able to stand against what we are facing. Let me rephrase this again. Governments cannot withstand what we are facing, and unfortunately, our governments have been compromised that they do not even alert us as to what is going on. And here's here's what's important, because what's happening now is our economies, it's all going to huge chains. It's all going to massive corporations. And these massive corporations, they are replacing us with robots. And so where does that leave you and me as a local community person? The thing is, we have this idea, I should say a false idea, that the government takes care of us. Well, that is maybe what the promise was. But once you understand what is behind all this, and as you can see in my in this description here just above, where my YouTube button is on my website, because that's where I'm thinking you're likely watching this video from. If not, then you can find my website in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. But notice in the ways to strengthen local economies. In the section just above this, you'll find the mentioned banking cartel. Well, here's what I'm going to give you, just a little bit about the banking cartel, okay? Not very much. I'm not going to get into it deep, because there's very much to learn about all this. And in fact, that is why I have the daily cast on YouTube, so that those who want to learn more about it, on this cast is where I give very much out. I give out very much information that people can follow to find what is going on. Why is the world the way it is? The news, that which you call news when you watch the 6 o'clock news, is actually not news. It's all smoke and mirrors. What comes on the news, there may be some of it true, some local happenings may be true on it, but anything global, on anything on a global scale, like what's going on, it's all smoke and mirrors, folks. It's all smoke and mirrors. And once you learn more about it, you will begin to understand what is going on and why this world is the way it is. Why do the rich get richer and the poor get poorer? And it's up to all of us to do something about it. And that is what we talk about on in my daily cast, on my daily live stream on YouTube. That is what we talk about. What do we do? How do we build local communities? How do we bring this strength back into local communities? The buying power, the set up businesses and all those kind of things locally. And so I invite you to join me. I mean, of course, if you do and it's not what you want to do, like I said, nobody is under any obligation, of course. But the system we're living in now is not serving us very well. And I think you may have noticed that by now. But there is very, very specific reasons for this. So, please, at 6 o'clock on my daily weekdays, you can join me. I do others as well, which I mention in those casts, in those live streams. So you'll be able to join other ones that I do as well. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I'll see you on those live streams. And I'm welcoming comments, welcoming any questions or comments that you have in those live streams. That's what it's all about, is to communicate and do so we can together learn what we need to do and where we go from here. Because I mean, after all, what the central banking cartel have in mind for all of us is not good. It is not good. If you think it's bad now, oh, you have something to learn, because that's by far not it yet. Okay, so join me on that, because we need to combat this. The government ain't going to do it for us. It would be nice if we could just vote somebody in that would do it, but that's not how this works. It's not how this works. We have to take the action and stop using their system. Okay, so those are the things that we talk about, how we do that. Many people are doing it already worldwide. There are very many people doing this, and really all we got to do is learn from them what they do, how it all works, and so on, and we can follow the same path and do the same thing here locally, and people will benefit massively from from the actions that we take today. Thank you so much for watching.